Hello and welcome to FiredUP with me, Heazle. This is a spotlight on the guide The Little Mermaid Support Nami, written by Astrolia. Below are the contents of the guide in case you want to skip ahead, but there'll also be links to the full in-depth version of the guide throughout the whole video. Summoner spells. We have 3 choices of summoner spells. Flash is highly advised for the excellent gap closer it is and the way of escaping/engaging over terrain. Heal and Exhaust are given credit for their usefulness in teamfights, and at the same time Cleanse is mentioned for its ability to remove Exhaust, and you are warned that some weak early game carries such as Vayne may have chosen it. Runes. Armor Reds, Armor Yellows, Magic Resist Blues, and Gold per 5 Quints to keep your income steady since you're not farming. These rune choices are entirely defensive. After all, the majority of damage in lane comes from your AD carry. Though, if you are an offensive player, you're given the options of attack damage, magic penetration, or mana regeneration reds. Masteries. 0, 9, 21. Nami benefits from going deep into utility for the various supportive masteries. However, 9 points are splashed into defense. 1 into Summoner's Resolve, which grants HP per level when you take heal. Combined with durability, you get an additional 216 HP by level 18. Perseverance, Hardiness, and Resistance can all be used as a filler to unlock Veteran Scars, which is desirable as it gives plus 30 health. If you take Exhaust instead of Heal, you can choose Summoner's Wrath instead of Veteran Scars and put the points that would have gone into defense wherever you like. Skill order. Here we see the ability sequence chart. It shows us which skills to put a point in as we level up. At level 1 you can start with any of her skills, though Aqua Prison is recommended as it's a safe bet for engaging with and rescuing your carry, though as you level you'll look to max all your other spells before finishing Aqua Prison. Tidal Wave of course takes priority as your ultimate, and the faster you level it, the lower its cooldown will become. Items. Start off the game with Sight Wards and a mixture of potions. In more organised play or versus stealth champs you can also buy a Vision Ward. Ideally, you want at least 4 Sight Wards so you can ward a couple spots around bottom lane while passively generate gold for your Sightstone. Sightstone is like the new meta for supports. With the removal of Heart of Gold, it fulfills the need for both health and wards. Since it generates new wards each time you go back to base, you aren't spending as much money on buying wards and you can start building other items. Early game you'll look to build Ruby Sightstone, Boots of Speed, Kindle Gem, Kegi's Lucky Pick, and Philosopher's Stone. And later build them into Locket of the Iron Solari, Shurelia's Reverie, Twin Shadows or Shard of True Ice, Ionian Boots of Lucidity or Ninja Tabai, either with the Enchantment Captain. The last recommended item is Mikkel's Crucible, though if the enemy team doesn't have very threatening crowd control, you can skip it or delay building it in favour of something else. Here's an additional list of situational items. Elisa's Miracle, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, Morella Nomicon, Banner of Command, and Omreka. Later on you'll start thinking about consumables. Buy an Oracle's Elixir before going after objectives to clear out enemy vision. And when you know you're going to group up and try for an objective, there's always Elixir of Brilliance and Elixir of Fortitude to boost your stats. Laning. You can put any one bottom with Nami. Her whole kit provides utility to any carry and can be used to enhance their natural traits/abilities further. In example, aggressive laners like Misfortune benefit well from Nami's heal, and with a passive like Strut, MF can quickly approach a stun target to deal some serious damage. Pokey laners like Ezreal and Caitlyn bode well with Tycaller's Blessing. Other benefits, to Caitlyn in particular, is Nami's stun that grants just enough time for Caitlyn to place a trap beneath the enemy carry and root them when they land. But when the time comes, Nami can also play more passively and assist weaker laners in farming early game by devoting her mana to healing and defensive stuns. Fight! Here we see Corki gets caught by Blitz's hook. Nami places her Q under Blitz and Kate to allow Corki to escape while they're stunned. Whilst fighting, your job is to basically stick near your AD carry in the system. You need to be in range of your carry to use items like Mikkel's Crucible, and you also need to be able to cast Tycaller's Blessing on him at all times. By teamfight phase, the magic damage from Tycaller's Blessing is just a bonus. Casting it on your carry will give him the slow and surging tides movement bonus, enhancing his ability to kite and position. If you don't have Tidal Wave to peel, Mikkel's Crucible allows you to cleanse stuns or slows for your carry, and Locket of the Iron Solari will absorb some of the initial burst damage. Also, use Aqua Prison to stun assassins if they jump in on your carry, whilst using Ebb and Flow on whoever you can. If, say, the enemy Katarina jumps in to assassinate your carry, also remember that Aqua Prison's stun can interrupt channels like her Death Lotus. After the main bulk of action, help your team chase by applying Surging Tides. Twin Shadows and Shurelia's Reverie are also good for chasing. That concludes this guide spotlight on Australia's The Little Mermaid Support Nami. See you next time. MOBAFire TV is sponsored by Origin and Razer.